Atletico Madrid have completely dominated Real Madrid, and there are some serious issues that the Spanish club needs to address. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Football Unplugged with me, Satvik. And in this particular episode, we are going to analyze Real Madrid and what's going wrong with the Spanish capital team. So, yeah, not just based on the match that they had against Atletico, but overall अगर आप Madrid की performances देखोगे ना, they haven't been the most convincing. वो जीत रहे हैं, इससे पहले वो हर एक मैच जीते थे, वो एक अलग चीज़ है. But the fact that the performances haven't been very convincing, and there are certain and clear gaps or flaws in the system or in the team that Ancelotti needs to address and change quickly. Otherwise, this might not be the best of seasons for Real Madrid. Right? तो यार, अगर हम मैड्रिड और एथलेटिको का मैच ही एनालाइज करें ना, तो यार हमने ना बहुत क्लियर प्रॉब्लम्स देखी हैं उस टीम में. I think defensively they were very flawed. Alaba had a poor game, and even Fran Garcia did not have a great game. Rudiger, hasn't been at his best when he's come to Real Madrid. And बहुत clearly पता चल रहा है अगर Eder Militao's center back partnership में now, Real Madrid is not at their very best. And injuries are part and parcel of the game, but at the same time जितनी easily वो लोग open up हो रहे थे ना, वो एक बहुत बड़ी problem है अभी Madrid में. And Atletico could have scored 3 or 4 more goals if they were clinical, और वो अगर passes थोड़े ज़्यादा misplace ना करते, because पहले हाफ में तो उन्होंने बहुत ज़्यादा dominate किया यार. इतने chances थे उनके पास. And the funny part was how easily they were able to find those spaces, or how easily midfield से transition कर रहे थे in the final third. So there are clear problems with Madrid, and we're going to talk about them one by one. पहला तो obviously the defensive problem. Eder Militao, Henny, Alaba and Rudiger together don't look the strongest, and they haven't been able to solve their left back problem ever since Marcelo has left. And there are clear defensive errors that they need to figure out. And why did they not recruit players in the summer when they probably had the money? I somehow feel Real Madrid always have the money. So there are proper players or a good left back that they need to sign. And Carvajal, Nacho, सबकी form थोड़ी डामाडोल सी चल रही है, and it's not just this season but a couple of seasons now, especially for Carvajal. तो उनको ये figure out करना है. And क्योंकि मिलिटाओ की एक long term injury है, Ancelotti needs to figure out the balance in the midfield कि वो transition में जो Alaba और Rudiger catch out हो रहे हैं, क्यों हो रहे हैं, वो चीज़ figure out करनी बहुत ज़रूरी है. दूसरी रही बात goal scoring. They've lost Karim Benzema, Vinicius injured है, Bellingham has scored 50-60% of their goals this particular season, and he scored 3-4 winners already. So if you take out Bellingham out of the team isn't scoring, right? And it's great to have Bellingham, I think one of the best midfielders in world football currently, but you cannot depend on Bellingham every single match कि वो आएगा last minute winner मारेगा, या फिर he'll find out some way. And Joselu isn't a solution. तो मुझे ना बड़ा सिंपल सा जो फंडा लग रहा है अभी मैड्रिड का कि यार अभी उन्होंने एक सीज़न मान के चलना है कि एक ट्रांजिशन ईयर रहेगा, ठीक है. एंड जो करीम बेंजेमा का गैप है वो हॉसलू शॉर्ट टर्म सोल्यूशन है उनके लिए. एंड इवेंचुअली किलियन एम्बापे विल बी लीडिंग द लाइन फॉर रियल मैड्रिड. सो प्रॉब्ली एक ये सिचुएशन हो सकती है कि दैट इज़ व्हाट पेरेज एंड एंचेलोटी आर थिंकिंग. But even so, I think even in the short term, I think they need to figure out, whether they want to probably play Rodrigo in the center of the 3-4, whatever formation that they plan to play, or, they want to give Joselu all the starts. And, that is something that these guys have to figure out soon. Otherwise, in the big matches, I think they will get caught out. So, even the attacking wise, Vinicius है नहीं उनका best player and probably the best winger alongside Kylian Mbappe in world football right now. I have absolutely no hesitation being a Barca fan, but I have zero hesitation in saying that Vinicius is probably one of the best two wingers in world football alongside Kylian Mbappe. तो Vinicius injured है, proper number 9 है नहीं. I'm still not sure who the right winger. They play Rodrigo, they play Valverde. तो I'm not if I was a Real Madrid fan, मैं बहुत ज़्यादा confident नहीं होता मेरी टीम की attacking ability पे. ठीक है, तो goal scoring is looking a problem for them, and until and unless formation wise tweak होता है, एक अच्छे से diamond खिलाते हैं जहाँ पे Valverde is at the midfield as well, and Bellingham is the attacking midfielder, they need to find ways to score goals. Right now, rahi baat a bigger problem, and a problem that a lot of Madrid fans are complaining, and a problem I think jiska solution Ancelotti ke paas already pada hai, but somehow he fails to realize it, acknowledge it, implement it. I'm not very sure कि क्या चल रहा है Ancelotti के दिमाग में. तो प्रॉब्लम है उनकी एजिंग मिडफील्ड, राइट? वी ऑल नो क्रूस एंड मॉडरिच, नो डाउट ऑफ देयर क्वालिटी, बट दे आर पास देयर प्राइम, राइट? एंड इन लोगों को when they have the options of playing a Tchouaméni, Camavinga and a Valverde in the midfield, and even the likes of Dani Ceballos, I think playing Kroos and Modric together isn't the wisest choice. And somehow Ancelotti continues to make this mistake, and in the last match against Atletico, these people were caught out in the midfield, and jo transition ho raha tha, why the defense was caught out so many times was because of the fact midfield pe running kam thi, spaces mil rahi thi. Atletico was able to move the ball from defense to attack very swiftly and very quickly, and honestly without a lot of problem. तो एंड दिस इज द सेम केस यार, चाहे आप बाकी मैचेस सोसिएडाड के अगेंस्ट देखो, यूनियन बर्लिन के अगेंस्ट एक डिफरेंट सिनेरियो था, राइट? दे वोंट एबल टू स्कोर गोल्स नेसेसरली, बट स्टिल आई थिंक दैट वाज स्टिल अ प्रॉब्लम. तो यार Madrid हैज़ टू सॉर्ट ऑफ सॉल्व दीज प्रॉब्लम्स, एंड शॉर्ट टर्म में as big as a club as Real Madrid is, one cannot have a bad season कि यार चलो यार ये बस transition year है, Madrid does not really win anything, we wait for Kylian Mbappe to come, and then we'll be at the at our full throttle. Ancelotti probably छोड़ देगा ब्राज़ील नेशनल टीम के लिए, Mbappe आएगा, पूरी टीम का स्ट्रक्चर चेंज होगा, एंड probably Modric and Kroos का भी probably ये फाइनल सीजन हो सकता है. तो if that is the case, if Perez has accepted that then I'm not sure. But at the same time, Real Madrid cannot not be blown away so easily by their direct city rivals. And मैं ये नहीं कह रहा कि it's the end of Madrid. Madrid will still probably be one of the top 4 clubs in the Champions League, and will still be competing with Barcelona for the La Liga title. But the way that they've been playing, as a Real Madrid fan, or a Real Madrid fan would not be very pleased with it. So these are some areas that Real Madrid and Carlo Ancelotti have to solve, and have to solve really quickly. Otherwise this season will just fade away, and if Mbappe comes in January or does not come in January, that I'm not sure. But even till then, these guys have to have a solid foundation, and Bellingham cannot get you out of trouble in every single match. So यार ये चीज़ें Madrid को sort out करना बहुत ज़रूरी है, and I hope these guys sort it out, because then La Liga is an extremely thrilling thing to watch. As a Barcelona fan, I would love nothing but Madrid to lose, but as a football fan, Real Madrid doing well is important for world football. And everyone knows it's probably one of the 3 biggest football clubs in the world, alongside Bayern and FC Barcelona. So this was it. This was my analysis of Real Madrid. Stay tuned. A lot of good content coming up. Subscribe to the channel and have a great day. Thank you.